A Madison County daycare worker is facing charges after alleged child abuse.
Elizabeth Thomas was arrested yesterday. An arrest citation says the abuse happened at A Step Ahead Daycare in Richmond. Tonight, WKYT's Madison Carmouche is talking to a former employee about working with Thomas at that daycare.
That's how I knew she was doing something that she was not supposed to be doing.
Deanna Miller says she started working at the kids club in Richmond before moving to A Step Ahead Daycare. Both have the same ownership. This is where Miller says she first worked with Elizabeth Libby Thomas.
It just kind of scares me into thinking that a grown woman would do that to kids.
A Richmond police arrest citation says Thomas admitted more than once to losing her temper with a child. Miller says she only worked with Thomas one time, and the way she treated the children made her uncomfortable.
I called CPS myself 2 times, and I also called state on her. So, yeah, it was a lot that day.
The arrest citation also says Thomas admitted to not giving a student food who needed a special diet, which Thomas says she was unaware of.
When I would work 2 to 6 and I would come in after her to take her shift, and when she goes home, they're, "Miss Deanna, I'm thirsty. Miss Deanna, I'm hungry." I'm like, well, so did Miss Libby give you any water? Did she, like, it's really concerning.
Miller told us she was fired on March 28th with no notice and asked not to return to the property. She says despite her firing, she still attended a meeting held by the daycare for parents who had questions on what was happening there.
Why do y'all have physical, abuse allegations? What's going on? Why is my, child coming home complaining about being hungry and thirsty?
Miller says no child deserves the treatment she witnessed at A Step Ahead Daycare, and she is glad she was able to talk to parents. In Richmond, Madison Carmouche, WKYT.
Well, Elizabeth Thomas was released on bond but is scheduled to appear in court tomorrow morning. WKYT also attempted to reach out to the owners of the daycares in question. One did not answer, the other hung up on us. We will continue to follow up on the arraignment, both on air and online. Let's turn